Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. In today's recipe, I'm going to show you how to make a Kadak Puri, also popularly known as a Papdi. It's a classic Gujarati snack which is flavored with some ajwain, some salt, and you can also add in some crushed black pepper to add to that additional taste. Well, this is the same Papdi with some added flavors and sort of kneaded along with ghee to bring out that delectable crispness as well as texture. So without wasting any time, let me walk you through the step-by-step method of how to make a perfect papdi. For the Kadak Puri, I have all the ingredients ready. I have the whole wheat flour, ghee, ajwain, some crushed black pepper and some salt. All I'm going to do is to now combine all of them, add a little water and make a nice dough out of it, and then we're going to shape them into papdis and deep fry them. So let's get started. So into a large mixing bowl, I'm going to go ahead and add wheat flour, some black pepper, ajwain. We'll add the salt to taste. I'm going to go ahead and add in the ghee. So mix the ghee into the flour until it resembles coarse crumbs. Okay, so we'll just mix it up. So the consistency of the dough that we're looking for is when you hold the flour mixture together, it should hold, and when you sort of tap it, it should break. So this is when you know that you've got the right amount of ghee gone into the flour. So just go ahead and add a little water at a time and knead to make a nice firm and a smooth dough. Okay, so we ensure we add about 1/4 cup of water is what you would need, but ensure that you add it very little at a time so that you don't add more water than required. So now that all the flour and the dough has come together, ensure that you knead the dough well for a good 2 to 3 minutes, and this looks great. So now I'm going to allow the dough to rest for about 5 minutes, and then we'll shape them into a large circle and then use a cookie cutter or any other sort of a lid that you might have at home to cut them into small circles and then deep fry them. I'm going to divide this into 2 large balls. There are 2 ways you can make it. Either you can make them into tiny balls and then shape them into small circles, or you can shape them into one large rectangle and then cut them into small circles, which is precisely what we're going to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and place this on my rolling surface and roll this dough into a nice large rectangle of about 1/4 inch thickness. So now I'm going to use a small cookie cutter like this, and you could use any cutter which you have at home. It could be a small katori or any sharp lid that works, and then go ahead and cut these into small circles, okay? And we're going to prick them with a fork, and these are our papadis. And after that, we are going to deep fry them. This is great. And any excess dough which doesn't get shaped into circles, we again roll it back into a dough and then shape them. The next step is to go ahead and prick the dough so that they don't puff up. Ensure that you prick it with a fork. That's it. So now I'm going to go ahead and deep fry these papadis until they're golden brown and crisp. I'm going to go ahead and place these papadis into my preheated pan and just slide them into the oil, and ensure that you fry it on medium heat, because otherwise the papadis will brown faster and they won't be cooked inside evenly. So let's just ensure that the papadis are fried on medium heat so that they cook evenly. Notice that the papadis have been frying for about 4 to 5 minutes on medium heat, and they've got golden brown beautifully, and this is exactly how we want it. At this stage, just go ahead and remove it out of the pan and drain it into a kitchen paper towel, and it will continue to become crisp as it is outside. Allow it to cool completely. At this stage, once you've finished frying all the papadis, we're going to be tossing them in some chaat masala to give it some additional taste, and that's completely optional. You can toss it in chaat masala so that you can just have it just like that, popularly known as a Kadak Puri, along with your hot cup of chai or coffee. On the warm papadis, just go ahead and sprinkle in some chaat masala and just toss them all up. And you could toss this chaat masala in batches as and when your papdi keeps getting fried, so that each one of the papadis get a delicious taste of the chaat masala. Now you can make your chaats, or just have this Kadak Puri just like that, or make papdi chaat, sev puris, and a whole lot more. So I hope you get to make this Kadak Puri at home, also the papdi, and you can have it just like that as a snack along with your chai or coffee, or even make like a safe puri, papdi chaat and a whole lot more. So when you do try this recipe, don't forget to share your feedback in the comments below, take a snapshot of it and tag us across all your social channels, and I would love to hear from you. So until then, until next time, happy cooking and healthy eating.